Okay. The next tip is short strokes. There's a tendency for us to see a roof of a building and want to paint from one end to the other.
Your head is blocking it.
With one brush stroke. The trouble with that is, we'll demonstrate maybe in just a minute. Let's see where we want to go. Changing the color a little bit would be good, but essentially long strokes, even on, we don't call that a long stroke because it's a small subject area, we end up with a uniform value. We may see the photograph that looks like that. We may look out at the real barn roof, if there's one, and find that it's looking uniformly valued. But in reality, this barn roof comes alive if we use short strokes, repeating the exercise down below, short strokes, moving it a little bit at a time, and changing what's on our brush more often, and moving it out with just short strokes. This will be especially true, for instance, if you're painting a portrait. And working out just little short strokes, we're able to control value, what's on our brush, and how far it spreads. So these big long strokes are an anathema to creating more dynamic paintings. So the request is that you really think about the length of your strokes, and in between, changing the amount of paint on the brush, working then just at the edge, and short strokes. Don't go all the way to the edge, leaving the white. Cleaning the brush, touching, little short strokes. Don't rush to get to the edge. And we end up then with a roof, theoretically, that has a lot more interest than the flat uniform roof. And so the piece that you need to keep in mind, is my suggestion to have that happen, is the short strokes. And combining that with changing the amount of water and reducing the amount of pigment on the brush as you go. I'll do a couple more pieces here. We'll change the front. We'll add a little bit of additional dark to that. And go inside. If you don't touch the previously wet paint, and we've got a convenient dry edge between us, we'll end up, we still want to be doing short strokes, and even though this is in a darker value in shaded section of the barn, we're beginning to just do little pieces. And that happens, keeps you in control and makes mistakes changeable and small, if, and they will happen, if they happen. Something isn't to our liking or is a surprise. We'll have a choice of serendipity and whether we save it or not. Now that line is a little bit uneven, so what I'm going to also recommend is something I often find myself saying to students: turn your board so your hand can be steady, then you can make that uniform. Without turning the board, you'd put your hand in an awkward position and likely not succeed at a nice, clean, straight line. Small amounts, short strokes, moving forward, little piece at a time. And less paint. So even in the dark zone, it can move from light to dark. There's an interesting thing about the shadow zones of buildings. When it's next to the light side, let's call this the light side of the building, it's going to, because of its juxtaposition against the light, look darker than here. And so that may not appear in the photograph or the reality that you're looking at, but that is what's needed. What's happening here is that we're concentrating on a single factor, short strokes, and then a second factor, sorry about that, changing the amount of paint between strokes or sets of strokes when you're moving forward to get this gradation again rather than that. We'll do one more for good measure. And this is the light side of the building, so I started too dark. So key, lift, we got a little bit of darkness there underneath the roof. Short strokes, easy to forget. And we'll darken just underneath that roof line. And it's a dry edge again, so I'm going to be risking. You can leave a little white edge there. And lighter as we get down to the lower corner. So we have a repeat of what's on the roof, on the side of the building. And we've changed colors. And if it's too dark in this corner, we can use the corner of the paper towel to lighten it. And we can go back in and charge. This is something we want to talk more about in a bit. Charge into that zone to get darker, a range of dark to light on that light side. Dark to light, always going. Key here, short strokes, change the paint. Thank you.